Good morning, Las Vegas. Welcome to Rise and Shine.
Come on, everybody.
Good morning, Las Vegas. Welcome to Rise and Shine.
Come on, everybody.
Good morning, Las Vegas. My name is Maria.
Good morning.
Good
I'm little
morning,
Sonya.
ladies. And my name is Jason. Yes.
You're
Missed
here
a
with
beat
us
already
today?
there. Yes, I
Welcome, Jason.
did.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's really great to be here.
Glad to have you.
Well, normally I do the news and you do the...
Community events.
And now we have Jason here who will be doing politics and sports because he looks good for politics and sports.
I portray some amount of professionalism and credibility. Now, whether or not, we'll see about that.
Yeah, well, yes.
We'll see about that.
You guys are the judge. But anyways, guys, I'm going to start with our news for today. There you go. Las Vegas is the entertainment center of the center of entertainment.
Yes.
You're right. So everything is coming into Las Vegas, and just recently they actually have a kind of like America's Got Talent
Really?
at the Rio Hotel called Get Lunch.
Get launched.
Yes. So they actually started that. I don't have the date, but it's this this week.
Okay.
So I think this is weekend. So it says here some talented Las Vegas Valley teens and kids competed in the Get Lunch finals at Duomo Theater at the Rio over the weekend. Oh, so it's last weekend. I think it's Saturday. It's an American Idol style singing competition by the nonprofit Positively Arts, which focuses on using the arts to empower kids and learn life skills. 8 News Now anchor Heather Mills emceed the event with Jeff Civilico. Recording artist Clint Holmes was one of the judges.
Nice.
Okay,
So was
this-
it just for this past weekend, or is it something ongoing?
Okay, so this is gonna be like American Idol kind of thing that they have finals and then they're gonna go on the second.
Okay. So this was just like the first round of
Yes.
contestants. Awesome.
First one kicks off singing competition, not magic shows or
No,
dance or anything
singing
like that.
competition, and
Yeah.
it's all locals.
Yeah,
Yes.
and young people, so
And yes.
from the performing arts schools and things like
Yes.
that, give them a shot.
Yes.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
And you never heard? I never
I
heard
never
this.
heard of it.
Yes, I just learned about it last night. I'm like, oh my god, because I was thinking kind of the same thing.
Totally unknown now, which is kind of a point. You might want to market that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had no idea, and I'm in that industry.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
So I've never heard of it, not even on social media.
Yes, no, yeah. That's why
Wow.
I
What's
was
missing there? Yeah,
I
it's not
was-
supposed to be a secret.
No.
no, it's supposedly not. You know, what's funny was I was ready to email them because has to be marketed.
Yeah.
This has to be widely known. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a local thing, and we are in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Everyone should know.
Mhm.
There's so many talented people here.
Yep.
You know.
I went to their website. I look on their first thing. There's no media except the MCs and kind of thing. So it's nothing big.
So I wonder how they did it. Did they partner with the local schools here, like the?
I want to know all those
The
things.
art schools.
Yes. I want to know.
Interesting.
It is kind of. I felt like when I see it, I felt like it's a secret event.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe, a soft opening, a small launch. maybe,
Yeah.
where they're just kind of getting the feel of how much demand there is, how much response. But yeah, they might want to step it up just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they might
you can't
need
go
me.
quietly.
That sounds like they need you.
Yes,
Sounds
it
like an
might be
opportunity.
me. Yes, that's what I said. I'm like, oh, okay,
Go for it.
yeah.
Follow your first mind.
And how
Yeah.
I was ready to email them last night, but this is like 1 p.m. and I felt really like under the weather. I'm like, I have to go sleep. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it to the morning show.
Yeah, that's a question too. What kind of camera coverage do they have for these events? Whether that's going to be streamed, you could, offer
Not.
that platform.
Yeah, those are the things that I already
Probably
researched.
little to none. There's no marketing.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Yeah, so I was like ready, but then I don't email any people when I am tired because it's gonna go out.
Doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go and rest, and then I will figure it out.
No cranky emojis at the
Yes,
end.
yeah, right. I always caught myself with those things. I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't say.
And then
that.
you're emailing like you're texting.
Yes. Don't do that.
That's always
Yeah.
trouble. Always trouble.
Are there drunk emails like drunk texts as well? Is that a
Oh, I
problem?
love
Is that a
text.
thing?
I can imagine.
I bet that happens
Especially
too.
with you because you're always drinking at night when you're working.
I
You
love.
got a great job for that. Yeah, that works.
I love texting when I'm drunk. I remember when I used to be a director of operation. When me and my employees goes out drinking, I always tell them grab my phone, okay, because I'm gonna be a drunk texting.
Take it away from me.
Yeah, take it
Save
away.
me from myself.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Then they grab it. Yeah, my employees are amazing.
They look out for you. They got
Yeah,
your back.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, this is not all about me. It's all.
It's my segment.
Yeah.
So which one were we talking about now? Okay, yes.
Okay, Vegas. If you've been with us the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about cleaning, converting our closets, getting rid of that old stuff. Well, Vegas, one of our junk companies here in Nevada is
Do
having
we have
what they
recycling?
call a Halloween.
Oh.
They're having a haul, Haul,
Oh, that is.
Hall.
where you can
Okay.
clean out all of your things that you don't want and you can drop them off.
Oh.
And they
don't
do
pick
the
up?
work.
And they'll do the
Outside
work.
of getting it out your house,
Yep.
they'll handle the rest.
According to a news release, Junk King Las Vegas is hosting a free Halloween event on October 27th for residents to drop off any old and unwanted items. It's your chance to get rid of those creaky chairs and broken toys and electronics you don't want. You can drop them off. The event will take place between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Las Vegas Golf Center, 6730 South Las Vegas Boulevard. The company's website asks that donations please limit their drop-offs to 3 garbage bags, 32-gallon sizes, and no items heavier than 50 pounds. Junk King notes that at the event, they won't be able to accept large items such as couches, refrigerators, and things like that. But get your things together. This is a perfect time to clean out all of that unwanted clutter in your house, in your garage. And I'm talking to my husband right now.
You husband.
Get in that garage and clean out all of that clutter.
Get to work, huh?
Get to work.
Get to work, honey. Yeah,
Yes.
I am the kind of person that I don't like any mess in my.
No.
Yeah, I literally clean up everything, and for a reason, my family hated me for that because they love to keep every single nonsense things, and I'm the one like, right? I am like, if you come to my house, my counter is clean. The only thing that you can see that I want in my counter is my rice cooker,
Okay.
my 2 coffee maker.
Priorities.
Yes, and my toaster. That's all
it.
I want. Yes, everything has to be freaking hidden. I want my counter to be clean. It's the same thing with the other places in my house.
Well, I think we all understand when a cluttered environment, cluttered house, cluttered car, cluttered mind.
Yes.
It is
Exactly.
distracting. So
Exactly.
all of us, for better or worse, try and manage that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
There's even a different air quality once you clean and organize.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's a different quality, a different feeling.
You feel like you have the biggest house ever.
Yes. Yes.
And then there's knocking stuff over, spilling stuff, walking into things. Okay, yeah, but it's hard to let go of stuff sometimes,
Oh, I can
Yes.
let go everything.
My shoes.
Sometimes.
I'm like,
It's my shoes.
oh yeah, shoes. Yeah, that's all I need. It's my shoes and my clothes, and my dress. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else can go away.
And I'm not a hoarder by any means, but sometimes it's like, well, I may need that. And
That's true.
but it doesn't matter because you keep accumulating stuff no matter what you do. You don't.
Yes.
You may not go anywhere or do anything in a year's time. You're like, where did this stuff come
Come from.
So yeah, hauling it away. What the 27th?
Halloween, the 27th at the Las Vegas
Ooh.
Golf Course. Get your stuff down there.
I love it.
I got some garbage bags I'm going to take myself. I'm going to get my husband in that garage, whether
Yeah.
he knows it or not. I hope you're watching. watching.
We
We got work
better
to do.
watching.
got
Otherwise,
work to
all your
do.
things is gonna be on the trash.
You know how we do it.
Yes.
So yes, immediately honey-do lists are being created all over now. It's like, all right,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you for that. I'm sure there's plenty
that
of
is, that is very helpful. I love
You're
it.
welcome.
She always brings good things on the show since she's been here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, like things that we don't normally do, right? She's coming, yeah.
a little bit of conscience there too. A little bit of it's good to do this right now. So get involved
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
And now all of that stuff is being donated and used
Yeah.
and put to use
Yes.
afterwards. That's the whole point
Yes.
of that too. So we're not going to landfills. We're not
No.
just dumping this stuff. It's
No.
not just on the side of the road.
Yep.
And I
So
got
that's
some
great.
good stuff. I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of my stuff still got tags on
You see,
it.
like I always do this. Okay, whenever I throw some, well, I always throw everything, but I always like, let's say for example my dress, right? Or I already wear this once, all right, and I'm not gonna wear you again, so you
Yeah.
gotta go.
You're
You see?
one and done, huh?
Yeah, like go. I'm not gonna use you again. So if you're not useful to me anymore, I don't do like, maybe I can use it this
Oh,
day.
that's
Maybe.
me.
No,
That's-
don't do
I
that.
have it so bad.
Don't because
Especially-
you're gonna keep on doing that.
Listen, I have like 3 outfits in my closet that are too small. I'm like, it's my goal. I'm gonna get into you. I'm gonna get into that dress. That's my goal. I'm
Nothing
not
wrong
getting
with
rid
that
of it. I'm not
motivation.
getting rid of it. Because that's my goal. I want to get into
Okay.
that dress.
Okay, well, there is a purpose for that dress.
That's like putting out on a mission board.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
So I can do that?
Yes,
Okay.
you can do that.
Perfect.
if you're
That's
working
perfect.
towards it,
I
and not
am.
just
Yes.
not just sitting back manifesting.
This is
Yes.
the only trouble I'm having is my coffee.
Oh no, don't let go your coffee.
Low fat, high caffeine. You can have that.
Almond,
Yeah.
got
There
my
you go.
almond creamer.
I-
It's the caramel that gets me. I have to have my caramel.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Hey, you
Yes.
see me? I
We're
understand.
just alike.
Wait,
It's
Yes.
got to be sweet.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
It's
sweet.
I have
gotta be sweet.
caramel, I have honey, I have my coffee
Yes.
in my house. And my whipped cream.
Yes.
I gotta have that because
And
my-
2 coffee makers. So you mean
Okay.
business.
She
Yeah.
means business. She's
I have to
wired
go
like
and make
24/7.
That's like, all right, emergency backup. You got the dual going. Okay.
Yeah, I have a story, but I'm not gonna say it. What is our news today, Jason?
Oh my, with the news, obviously there's so much going on. First and foremost on everybody's mind is still the situation in Israel and Palestine
Yes.
and the
Yes.
conflict with Hamas. I've said in moments past how ugly, how horrific the whole thing is. Everybody understands that. Right now, there's at least the tiniest bit of good news. A couple more hostages have been released. There have been reports on that
okay.
now. A couple of elderly ladies. Get this though, Hamas said they did it for overwhelming humanitarian reasons.
Oh, wow.
Right, that is the most disgusting contradiction I've heard them yet.
Yeah.
With the savage atrocities that they committed, the melee, the blitz on the 7th of October, to turn around and even make any sort of suggestion that they're at all proactive or productive or humanitarian. I don't think
Nothing's
so.
humanitarian
I don't.
about that.
No, yeah.
Question.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Were the 2 women released unharmed?
By all accounts so far, no, they just got back. They just literally got like dropped off from
Okay.
a military helicopter late yesterday,
Okay.
I believe. But nothing's been said that they were, they're obviously horrified, traumatized.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
One I did recall was 85 years old. I'm not sure about the age of the other one, but they were both seniors. Still, near roughly 200 people are still being held hostage. So that's.
And they are all from international, nothing from.
So there were 2. The first 2 was a mother and daughter from America. They were American citizens. That they were released.
They were
They were the
released,
first
right?
2.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
they
saw
were the
that
first
in the
2.
news.
These second 2 ladies were, I believe, they were Israeli. So that's just the smallest start of everything now. There's obviously still more going on. Iran is still feeding into these other factions and these other groups indirectly and under the table. But Hezbollah in the north is still firing rockets and
But hasn't
drones
that
and
been
messing
going
around.
on forever, though?
Honestly, the whole conflict
Yeah.
has been going on
Yeah.
really for 80 years.
Mhm.
The whole thing, when the country was founded in late 48, and then they actually created Israel. From then on, none of them wanted to live together. None of them wanted to be neighbors. None of them wanted to, they just couldn't get along. So it's been going on for decades in one form or another.
Yeah.
It's always been a mess. But there's no real change right now. The Israeli forces are still generally doing more rockets and more airstrike, softening up Gaza right now before they're preparing for a land invasion. So it's still likely. Israel's still bent on payback, basically, in order to avenge what was done and take out Hamas once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inclined to agree with them.
Yeah.
The whole Middle East, just, who hasn't had enough of that
Yeah.
at this point? All of the Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan and all of those things, to say nothing of all of the terrorist activities that have come out of that, but just their own infighting. It's a mess. Just enough.
Could you imagine living in that environment
Oh gosh.
on a daily basis?
That's the horror. Living that, growing up that way.
Yeah.
We've been concerned about how the pandemic affected our children's development in that period when they're 5, 6, 8, 10 years old. What's that? Think about what bombs going off and trucks exploding and soldiers in and out of your neighborhood is done to a kid like that.
Yeah.
Generations now are
And I
growing
read
up
that they were
shell-shocked.
raping the children.
Yep.
It's hard to even touch that. But the atrocities to children, the death, the murder, the assault, all of those things, it is almost too graphic to even explore, to even discuss.
I couldn't. Yeah. Well, I know that there are news. There are kind of like division about us helping our government is going to help that, but get into that. But what is our government doing?
There is a lot of reaction. For one, just the United States' tacit support of Israel's movements.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting criticized for that.
Yes.
Students and universities all through the country are speaking out against the United States for backing Israel because they're caught up in Palestine and the Palestinians and their situation without respect to what Hamas has done. And they are two different issues in some respects. Now, Hamas is working for their Palestinian, people, but what they've done crossed all lines.
Yep.
So, all right, yes, Palestinians, they need their home, they need their own security, but they also need to get along as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the protests right now, they've sort of polarized the issue way too simply. It's much more complicated, but now they're just picking a side and saying, okay, burning American flags, burning Israeli flags, and all of that stuff. They need to dig down into the nuances and details of it. Internationally, the pro-Palestinian protests have been just really, really extreme. France and England and the UK and London, they've really gone off. So again, they're not really recognizing where the first issue is, and that is this wasn't an attack, this was an act of war. Even though Hamas did everything to violate every rule of war and rule of engagement
And
in
humanity.
And all yes,
Don't
all
forget
decency.
humanity.
Completely.
That is talking about humanity.
Bottom
We're
line.
talking about humanity.
Oh,
Bottom
God.
line. But it is warfare
Disgusts
right
me.
now. It
In your
is.
professional opinion, where do you see it all going? As it all boils down.
There are far more prepared and far more educated experts right now that are asking the very same question.
Yeah.
Because every bit of the Middle East is interconnected in one way or another.
Yeah.
Every nation state, every territory, every province, all of them have something to gain and something to lose. And so they're all feeding into it. Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Qatar, Iran, all of them have, and then you got Egypt, and you've got Lebanon, you've got Syria, and you've got all of them, and they're all sticking at it, and they're all poking at it, and they're all feeding into it. And normalization and having to calm the whole region down, who knows who's going to be the one to actually help get it done or who's going to blow it all up again. Right now, it is a huge I don't know.
Yeah.
It is so precarious and so volatile.
That's scary.
It is.
It is. I just have a question. I don't. Palestine and Israel are both in Middle East, correct?
The whole Middle East Often considered parts of it considered Persia. Used to be considered Arabia. That was an old term for it. So yeah, all of the Middle East, basically from north of Egypt, south of Turkey, and west of Asia. That is the Middle East, quote unquote. There aren't any property lines that say Middle East, Middle West, or anything outside of that. So it is all of those.
So they are all belonging
all the way from Afghanistan over to the Mediterranean Sea and Jordan and Gaza and all of that area there. So there's a dozen or more recognized nations within that. Each one of those probably split in half from one
that's what I was
one
thinking.
Islamic sect versus another Islamic sect, and so on and so forth.
Segregated.
And contentious as hell.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why I came up with, because I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Like you are, like Philippines and Japan are fighting kind of thing. It's kind of
Philippines and China.
Huh?
Philippines and China.
Yeah, or Philippines, whatever. I'm trying to just kind of like think like, hey, you guys belong into kind of like the same.
Your neighbors.
Yes, and that is
Yeah, that's the other big thing right now is going beyond not just Israel. China is just getting out of control. They were playing bumper boats with Philippine Navy and supply ships just
Really?
this week.
I
Literally,
heard that.
bumper boat.
I heard that.
Yes.
because they want to take over the Philippines.
China has claimed all of the South China Sea.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yes.
Even though, and they say they have their sovereign indisputable sovereign claim to all of it. Well, the international court, the world court, The Hague, has said, long ago, in 2016, they said, you don't get all of this. This is not yours. They ignore that. They don't care. And so they keep pushing on Philippines because Philippines is cozying up to the United States again. And Taiwan, obviously. China just wants it all. It's like that little kid at Christmas time said, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Oh, that's mine too. Yeah, give me that.
It's Christmas time for them. You know what funny is, I this is kind of like a negative thing, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Is you see, Philippines is a very poor country where China is
huge,
huge and rich,
powerful.
Now there are. When I was back in the Philippines, there are under the table deals that they are buying property of the Philippines one by one. Under the table.
Yeah.
So they sometimes I'm kind of thinking, are they really own it because they paid under the table, or they just want to claim it? So that is a big question for me.
Well,
in my mind,
China will try everything, as will North Korea. They will use every tactic they can to get their hands on more and defend it, and so not surprised. Surprised.
Wow.
It's wow. Imagine nations against other nations is happening. And
it's still right there on the edge between North Korea, China. Russia is still ongoing. It's over 600 days now in the war with Ukraine.
Really? Has it been that long?
It was,
I know, right?
609 today in that ongoing thing. Now, Russia has been slipping. Ukraine is continuing to fight on. They're sort of in more of an offensive mode at this point. So they're pushing on them. And it's gone a little quiet, too, as far as the news cycle goes.
That's why I'm like, really?
I almost think that maybe the world at large is like, all right, let's not expose Putin and Russia's shame and embarrassment at losing this war against little old Ukraine, because if Putin's embarrassed and humiliated, he's already nuts, and he already wants to push the button.
Yep.
His femininity will rise.
We don't need to make it any worse. So he's losing. Good. He's losing. Russia needs to be turned back.
He's losing.
He's losing. All the bad guys should lose.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
Yes. Yeah. Who's the bad guy between Palestine and Israel?
Well,
anyway,
Palestine, Israel, that's a hard question. Hamas and Israel, there is no dispute. There is no discussion. Yeah, Hamas is atrocious. Period.
I don't know, God. I don't want to open my mouth because it's going to be really bad like Danny, so I'm just going to
It's
close
a hot time right now. It's
It
very
is.
volatile, very
I
serious.
just couldn't imagine it. Can you imagine a war on U.S. soil right now?
No.
I couldn't imagine it.
I don't actually think it's possible for an actual incursion to the United States
Really?
soil.
Yeah.
No. We have too many resources.
We do.
Military, too many defensive resources to even, for
And
anything
the
to get
allies.
close. And yes, of course there's allies. I mean,
They'll
unless
just
all of a
continue the
sudden
terrorist attack.
Canada wakes up and, little sort of Legion of the Body Snatchers just all of a sudden decides, hey, we want some of those northern states there, and just all of a sudden they start sneaking in. They would probably ask permission first.
Yeah.
That's
I
Canada.
think
That's
it's Canada. It's more Canada.
we just kind of want to come in and
Yeah, we're the
But,
bullies.
yes.
We are. We're the bullies.
And honestly, internationally, globally, there should be more of an enforcement.
I
of-
agree.
Of the real righteousness, of the real,
I agree.
right and wrong. And most of the countries are still too afraid to be the one to do the spanking, if you will. It's like that parent that just doesn't really want to be the one to discipline their kid. And internationally, most of these countries are getting away with murder,
They
literally. And
They are.
so
Yeah.
again, we could go for hours on this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for that, Jason. It's really amazing
Yeah.
as an addition to the morning show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break.
Potty break.
Yeah, party breaks. Please don't go away because we have so much more that Jason
Yes.
is bringing on the table, guys.
Yes.
We will see you after the break.
All right.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. If you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to. Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Now on digital and DVD.
Did it?
Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do what needs to be done.
An edge-of-your-seat wild ride.
We have company.
Tons of popcorn-munching fun. 5 stars. A love letter to the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s. With plenty of action and fun for all. You need to see it. You really do.
The captain just decided it's time to go.
I am ready for a sequel. Experience a bold new adventure. Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star.
A good old-fashioned adventure.
Now on digital and DVD.
We are are back here at the Social Media Shows Studio, Rise and Shine, Las Vegas. We bring you guys news, events, outreach, and tips, and anything that you wanna hear from social media shows. But I'm gonna start with our weather report. Did I bring my weather report? Well, I guess I did. I just have to find it.
Are we cooling off, Maria? Please
Oh
bring me some
my
good
God,
news.
you're gonna love it.
Yes,
Really?
yes. I need a little
It's
cool
like-
front.
Yeah, you know, when you live in Vegas for so long, you're always waiting for this time of the year, don't you?
Yes. And I thought it'd be here by now.
And I came back to Vegas
Are you
from
praying
Colorado,
for the sun?
and this is what I came
In the
back
90-degree weather.
Yes, I went swimming 3
It's
days
you.
ago. Loved it.
You're the reason it hasn't changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
keep it going. Keep it
Well,
going.
the lowest this week is on Sunday, 46.
46.
Yes. So the 46 probably
That's
is
Oh,
early in the
too
cool.
46.
Well, that was a little too cool. I was hoping 60s.
Well, 60s during the day, and then you know in the
that's
yeah,
fine.
in the
Overnight
sun.
in the wee hours of the
Yeah.
morning.
Then overnight it's time to crank on the heat.
Yeah. Oh no, don't, because I love the, you know, I love sleeping with.
I do too.
Yeah, with.
I like the windows open.
Yeah, I love my comforter. Literally, that's my.
In your silk sheets.
Yeah. You're like, oh gosh.
Warming up to sleep is more comfortable than cooling down to sleep. When you
I
when
agree.
when you get warmer, it is that soothing
I agree.
sort of feel. It feels good. That
I
way,
agree.
So that
I
that
remember
works.
back in the day, me and my best friend back in high school. We used to sleep over, and I remember she literally. This is like in the Philippines is very hot, right? And she is wearing like a pajama and sweater, and then she's
gosh.
sweating at, and I'm like, gosh, you freaking sweating up all, and I like to get naked, or at night when I go sleep.
Absolutely.
It felt like she peed on you.
It's the overnight weight loss program. You sweat it
I
all
was
out
about
in
to
the
say,
middle
is
of
she
the night.
detoxing?
I was like, I couldn't sleep because I can feel her freaking sweat. And I was like, what is
Ooh,
it?
that's gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I cannot sleep like that. And I'm like, and she has full size. I like my queen size by myself, okay? If I have somebody in my bed,
Yeah.
if I have somebody in my bed, it has to be king size.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were in a full size. You know,
Oh,
the
you
Philippines.
guys were close.
In the Philippines, full size bed is not a full size bed in the US. So
I
you
believe
can
that.
imagine.
So is it like a twin? Closer to a
And
twin?
yeah, so that I think it's kind of detoxing. That's my point of bringing this up.
Uh-huh.
But I can't sleep when it's so freaking
It's
hot.
hard.
Yeah.
I can't. I gotta have to have because I used to live in Minnesota,
Okay.
and I love that. I love that comforter all over my body, and like.
It is. Well, warming up is one of those feelings that'll put you out right away. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Cold is good. You don't like that?
I'm from Chicago.
You want to?
You should be better prepared for this. Somewhere deep down in a few
I
layers
am.
of skin.
I don't want snow. I don't want ice. I just want a small cool down.
Yes.
I don't want 40s. I'll take 60 to 50.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I was already thinking when you told me wear a long sleeve. Who wears long sleeves in Vegas? That's not why I came back
Right in
here.
the
I'm like, are you
morning show.
kidding me? Let alone pants. I don't like to wear pants. Did you hear that? I don't like to wear pants.
Thank you so much, Jason, for wearing pants and long sleeves.
I did what I had to do for the show. I'm on it.
We wear it because it gets so freaking cold in here sometimes.
Yes.
It does.
Oh, I'm glad.
but
that,
today it's not on.
yes,
Yeah, I
I
don't
turned
feel
off
it.
last night.
Okay. Perfect.
I was here until 10 filming, so
And drinking.
And
no,
drink.
no,
No?
no.
Okay.
I
Not
only
last
drink,
night.
I only drink in the bar or in my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't drink. I'm
Oh, yeah, because you have to drive home.
Yeah.
Of course, don't drink and drive.
Safety.
Yes.
Safety. Especially
Yes.
from
That's
the
right.
studio.
Yeah, so that's the weather in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
It's
get
cooling
ready for a
off.
cold front, guys.
Yes, wearing your scarf and
Which is typical around Halloween. It usually cools
Yeah.
down a little bit. But
yeah.
46 is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, warm up. It'll be 46 this weekend, but the Las Vegas Raiders are hosting a trick-or-treat rally at the team's headquarters for the kids.
Yay!
Yes. So, according to Fox 5 News, Las Vegas Raiders are set to host a trick-or-treat rally at the team's headquarters on Sunday. According to a news release, the event is open to the public and will be held at the Raiders Intermountain Health Performance Center from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, October 29th. The trick-or-treat rally will include a Raiders-themed costume contest for all ages to show off their silver and black pride. The team says winners of the costume contest will receive 2 tickets to a home game, signed memorabilia, and a Raiders image gift card. In addition, with the event held on the team's indoor practice field, the Raiders said there will also be trick-or-treat stations for the kids, food trucks, and DJ. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing time, Vegas. So make sure you get the kids together and get them on out. Now, the event is holding a capacity of 800. Only 800 people. So you guys need to go ahead and RSVP online at 2023 trickortreatrally.splashthat.com. Again, that is 2023 trickortreatrally.splashthat.com.
Who organized this?
This is organized by the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, they organize
Yes.
it themselves. Oh.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That does sound quite like
I'd love to win
quite
those
an event.
tickets.
Yeah.
Love those
Yeah,
tickets.
we love our
Speaking of the
Raiders.
Raiders,
Well, I would say that hopefully that goes well better than most of their games. Now, I should apologize in advance. I have made Vegas my home, but I have brought Colorado sports with me.
uh-oh.
There's just no changing that.
Uh-oh.
I will try and do my best to be respectful, but Raider hater for life.
You're a Broncos fan.
I usually am a Broncos fan. I have been for decades. I'm on hiatus
Okay.
from the Broncos right now, as you could probably understand. They are a dumpster fire. But they're only one game behind those Raiders as well. I just point that out. Raiders are 3-4 right now. The Broncos are 2-5. Okay, enough about that. First off, I want to actually give some credit to locally the Bishop Gorman High School.
All right.
They are now #1 nationally in the country.
Congratulations.
Wow, yay.
They just completed an undefeated season at 10-0, and
Awesome.
the high school playoffs are about to begin. So credit to them. Also, a big shout out to the Las Vegas Aces.
Yes.
Obviously, most of you
Shout out
probably
to the
understand
Aces.
have won their second
Congratulations.
straight title. They just had their parade and their
Parade
rally yesterday, so congratulations to them. That is some small talk about dynasty right there, so and deservedly so.
Yes, I saw that yesterday, and I was gonna use that for my news, but then I'm like, no, he's gonna get it, and I.
We can share in all
Yes,
that
of
there.
course.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
That is
I-
a significant accomplishment. They went 8-1 through the playoffs this year.
Nice.
Yes.
Very dominant. They won their final game to clinch the title with 2 starters missing. So put all that talent together, they'll probably be back again next year.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Congratulations, Aces.
Yes, we're gonna get one of those.
Get you in the
player
studio.
here. Yes.
That would be awesome. That would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
That one would
Absolutely.
love
Yes.
that.
I would, and it would be kind of fun to actually look up and talk to somebody.
Yes, right.
I don't do that often. I'm not forced to, but that could happen. That'd be fun.
Yes. We're gonna get them here.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
That'd
gonna-
be nice.
Yeah, and
So-
plus, you know what? I like that. This is a women basketball team, right?
Yes.
Now you are beating Raiders at this
Girls
time.
rule.
Yes.
Sorry.
Much more about the Aces than the Raiders. All right,
It's really funny. What's your team on football?
You know I love my Bad
Yeah.
News Bears. I'm from
Yes,
Chicago.
that's what I was
I'm
gonna
always love them.
So take that, Raiders. Her Bears just won yesterday.
Yes,
Yep.
we did.
Sunday, yeah.
We
And I'm
won.
Vikings. So this is perfect. because
Okay.
We have Vikings, Bears, and Broncos.
And they just took care. Well, I basically am taking a major break from NFL
So who's your
football.
go-to team now?
This is the story of the day.
All right.
The NBA season starts today. And
Oh, God.
it starts with the NBA champion Denver Nuggets
Ooh.
hosting the team they swept, and all of Las Vegas is going to enjoy this, the Los Angeles Lakers. White 4-0, swept them last season in the conference finals. They get to show up into Denver and watch the Nuggets hoist the banner, get their rings, and then they play a game. That starts tonight at 4:30 Pacific
Go and
time.
watch it, guys.
The beginning of the NBA season. Phoenix Suns take on the Golden State Warriors today as well. So basketball is back. That's what I'm excited
Ladies,
about.
our love lives are over. Basketball is back.
Basketball is back tonight. Obviously, hockey season is well underway. That's going to be fun this year because I am an Avs guy. And the Knights, they did win the Cup last year. They just borrowed it from the Avs. I'm just going to say that now. Both teams are unbeaten to start the season. The Knights have played one more game. They're 6-0. And the Avs are 5-0. So I admit I have not looked up their first matchup, but we'll talk about that when it comes. We'll see how that plays out.
Oh my God, I love this talk.
So, Knights, do you hear that?
Yes.
Don't let the cup get too comfortable.
Now, and I'm here to stir it up. So if you want to come at me about the Knights,
That's good.
you want to come at me. Now Vegas is sort of Los Angeles adjacent. There's a lot of Lakers fans here.
Yes.
You want to come at me with that? I'd love that. You bring it on.
Yes.
Because this is going to be fun this year. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, all them, forget it. If NBA was a game of spades, the Nuggets have the Joker.
Uh-oh.
That's a
They have the Joker.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yes.
You heard it here first. The Nuggets got the Joker. Okay?
most everybody knows that now. It took a while for them to catch up to Nikola Jokic, but he is the best player in the world right now. Period. And we got him, so we're a little proud of that. Now, one final thing, gotta make a point. It is baseball too. The playoffs are just about to conclude. The Texas Rangers are going to the World Series. They just
nice.
took care of the Houston
Congratulations.
Astros in Game 7 last night, and another Game 7 comes up with the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the upstart Arizona Diamondbacks. Game 7 is also today for the National League Series. So, World Series will be determined here tonight.
Nice.
Wow.
So that's
Who are you
coming as well.
favoring?
Well, we've got somebody here in our network here, Danny Miner on Vegas
Shout out to
Views.
Danny.
He's a Philly guy, so give credit. I'll kind of de facto root for Danny and the
Okay.
Phillies and support that side of things. So
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're supporting the Philly. We're standing behind you, Danny.
we'll do Phillies, you
We'll
know.
do Philly.
Yeah. Forget LA. They got embarrassed by the Diamondbacks in this year's playoffs. So,
I don't watch too much NBA, so I'm kind of like But I like basket. I like all the sports.
it's
Maria,
an incredible
we're
time.
on the Major League Baseball teams now.
It's just an incredible time. Right now, this time of year, all 4 sports are going. It is a busy,
Yes.
busy
Amazing,
time.
yes.
So it's hard to
And
keep track of it all.
And we Las Vegas have Raiders hockey. We have Aces.
We're just missing an NBA team and
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
baseball
NBA,
team.
yeah.
The Oakland A's
But
are
are the
still
Oakland A's
working
still
on it.
working on
They are
coming
working
here?
things out right
Okay.
now. So I would not be surprised in the next year or two
They're
that
good.
it is a done deal.
And then I read somewhere that LeBron James was interested in bringing an NBA team to Vegas.
No, that one is new to me. I have
Yeah,
not
I read
heard
that, recently. I think it was a couple of months ago.
I think I
Not at all
we
heard
talked
surprised.
about that.
Honestly, personally, I think an NBA team makes more sense in Las Vegas than a baseball
Then a
team.
baseball team.
Because
Yes.
you really
Yes,
got to cover
yes,
those
yes.
boys up.
Agree with that.
Yes.
When you're in the middle of summer playing
I-
baseball out here in Vegas,
That's
even
so
the
true.
kids out here playing Little League, you got to take
And
the-
track. They
you
have
gotta
to be covered.
You got to be careful.
when they started the WNBA, when they are actually building the what do you call it, the stadium?
arena.
Yeah, here for WNBA, I was kind of thinking that it's followed. NBA will follow it, but
Yeah.
it take them a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was like what 6 years ago.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the leagues, all the leagues have had to look at, with all of the entertainment options in Vegas and all the activity there, how much would they care about a pro team showing up? And so they've been looking at how the market would support that. And, well, it's done well with the Raiders. It's done well with the Knights. It's even done well with the Aces.
Yeah.
And success always brings in more money, too. So I think the NBA is getting more and more interested. So let's hope so.
I
Yeah.
welcome it.
I want to see my
definitely
Nuggets
welcome
come to town to play, really. But,
Right?
Wouldn't you be the one sitting in there with the Nuggets jersey on?
I would be the
You're gonna
enemy proudly
Yes.
and loudly be the enemy
I can see
at
that.
any of it. Yep.
Well, before we go on a break, I want to actually touch base a little bit about the mayor candidate.
The mayoral
here.
race?
Yes, mayor race here in Vegas. So, Goodman, we were actually talking about
Yes,
this
we was.
in the break. Is Mayor Goodman
It's
really
been a
just
Goodman town for a long time.
Yeah.
That's been the talk. I'm still learning about the local politics. So again, it's a really good time. There was just the candidate forum that happened a few days ago. 4 out of, I believe, the 6 candidates that are involved. There's a lot of interest in the race right now. A lot of people are jumping in, trying to wrest that control away.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a ways away. They're starting to ramp up their campaign efforts.
Yeah.
You're going to start to see ads now coming up for some of the candidates.
Reach out to social
Yeah,
media
we'll have to
shows.
get you guys
Yes.
in here.
The election is, I believe,
Candidates.
June of 2024. So there's by the time it's there, you're going to see a lot on it here in the months to come. So
I am trying to Google the name of the candidates.
It would be nice to get some.
there
new blood in
are
office.
there's at least 6 of them.
6 of them. Yeah, I think I see
That's
that.
a lot.
Yeah, they're trying to.
That's
yeah.
a lot.
They're trying to.
So it's still in the early stages of it again, because it really doesn't ramp up until it does narrow down in
Yeah.
that candidate pool.
Yes.
Right now, there's literally a half a dozen or more that are at least taking a shot at it.
Where's the primary?
That's good.
Do you know?
I do not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
That's good.
Because last year we have a lot of candidates came here, so I think it's good to have a debate here too. So
Oh yeah.
I would love to see that.
There definitely will be more opportunities to
Yeah.
really explore all of the candidates and really
Yeah.
push them and see how they respond.
Because
So,
I would really love to do that too. We kind of planned that last election with multiple candidates. I want to do that because, well, I'm not gonna be the one. I'm the producer. But
Don't say you want to do it. You're going to do it.
yeah, I'm going to do it.
as
There you
this
go.
develops, as
Yes.
this continues, as the race progresses and starts to come into focus, we can spend some real time dialing in on each and every one of them and how that actually
Yes.
really relates to what's going on in Vegas.
Yeah, you guys are invited on the morning show, one by one. I don't want any fight here, so.
Come and take a look. We're going to take a shot at each and every candidate. So we'll see. how that
Yeah,
plays.
we're gonna do that. Anyways, we are going on a quick break. When we come, please go and grab your drink. And we need some Starbucks coffee here, so Starbucks
With a
sponsor
shot.
us.
It's 5:00 somewhere.
More caffeine.
Yeah, we will be right back. Don't go away.
Got Films is a full-service production company that provides motion picture quality content and production services for use in the film and TV industry. Looking for a seasoned crew, high-quality equipment, or other production services for your film, TV, commercial, corporate convention, sports, news, or interview project? Your search stops here. Some of our projects include NASCAR, American Restoration, Pawn Stars, Counting Cars, Top Chef, BattleBots, Forge and Fire, and Street Outlaws. We have also produced over 60 feature films and documentaries. We're ready for all your needs. Whatever your project, whatever your budget, big or small, Got Films got you. GotFilms.com.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provides.
It's a tough market. We get it. Home inventory is at an all-time low. It's a seller's market, and cash buyers have the advantage. Recently, cash buyers made up more than a quarter of all home purchases. But we have the solution. New American Funding's Buyer Accepted program allows your buyers to compete with all cash offers by becoming cash buyers themselves. Here's how it works. Buyer Accepted LLC, an affiliated company of New American Funding, will purchase your buyer's new home with cash and sell it back to them for the original purchase price, plus a fee that can be added to the purchase of the home once they secure mortgage financing with New American Funding. The best part is that they don't need to sell their current home first. This is a true cash offer. Clients who use our Buyer Accepted program can secure financing using a conventional loan and even VA. Plus, there are no fees for agents and no sacrificing commissions. Buyer Accepted even offers a free 1-hour certification course that will make you the expert. You want to close more deals and help more clients? New American Funding's Buyer Accepted program is the answer.
Welcome back to the Rise and Shine Las Vegas, and my name is Maria.
I am little Sonya.
And I'm Jason.
And we actually just finished news, sports. If you guys have any idea of what you guys want us to cover, let us know. Email us at admin@socialmediashows.com. And if you guys have outreach programs that you want us to cover, you can email admin@socialmediashows.com, or they can directly.
I am Little Sonya. You can reach out to me on Instagram at The Real Little Sonya, TikTok at The Real Little Sonya, Facebook at Sonyita D. Johnson, also at The Real Little Sonya on Facebook. You can DM me. I'll get you in touch with this wonderful producer and get your information on the show.
Yes, yeah. So anybody who want to sponsor us, anybody who want to advertise their business themselves. There's a lot of artists out there that they want to advertise themselves. Please reach out to us. We have a lot of room for everybody.
And the newbie.
The new guy.
And he is really, really smart.
A great fit.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
It's been great.
Great
This
fit.
is still brand new, and so I'm still feeling things out. I'm still establishing something. I have really no good way for you to reach me yet, but this has been great to start off with. So we're going to see.
Yeah,
what
reach
happens.
him at social media shows.
Yes.
Exactly. Find me
Yeah.
right through here. I'm going to try and jump on as many of these as I can and interrupt whoever I can here.
Welcome
So
to
we'll
the
see how
family.
it goes.
Yes, I love that. I love when he said that, hey, I'm going to be the most hated, fan of. I love that because.
I'm okay with pushing buttons. Sports is a safe place to do that. There's a lot of debate. There's a lot of contention. There's a lot of conflict. Sports, that's what it's for. That's what it's all about. So, yeah. If you
So
come
how's your moving to Vegas so far?
I lived here for 3 years and it became home. Loved it. I had to move away for a year. Just weather conditions, honestly. But I had to move away. I'm back and this is home. So, really, I'm still getting settled in.
You bring your family?
Just myself.
Oh.
No, it's just me. Yeah, I'm a single guy. Well, I'm not a single guy. I'm a lone wolf, but it's just me.
I love it.
I am not a single guy. I want to make sure that that's clear. I don't want to leave her out, not for a moment. But it's been fantastic. Yeah,
That's
and
good.
again, all of the things that are happen here in Vegas, what it's good for, So
So what are your expectations moving forward in Vegas?
the sky's the limit.
This guy's
And it's up there to the Strat. It's up there to, So there's a lot of things. I'm really enjoying my involvement here and seeing where that may go. I've got a lot to say, and so the opportunity to say it has been.
I love the brain.
Thank you.
I love the brain.
I try and take care of it. It's easy to go soft. So yeah.
That's really funny because I always get attracted to people who are brainy. And this past weekend, actually, I met this guy. It's my first time meeting a person who graduated from Stanford.
Stanford.
Oh.
Oh my God, my brain
Blew you
was-
away.
Oh yeah. So he has patented this lens product for MRI. So he's trying to get
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
He told me that he actually it was approved last year. So it's already there. He's just getting funds and everything. And I was like looking at him. I'm like, marry me, please. No, just kidding. No, I'm not really saying that. But I was like, huh. You want to invest?
Potential.
Yeah, invest in social media. But I don't want to say that. You don't, first meeting, you don't do
Yeah.
that thing. And you just want to listen. And
Jeez,
But it
I'm
blown
for
me
you.
away. It's, that stand for, I seen smart people.
Yeah.
I seen people who are literally smart, but when you Harvard and Stanford and talking to them, it's literally you're fucking.
You're quiet.
No, you're not.
It's
you're
like, what
dumb.
can you say?
You felt like you're
Yeah.
so dumb.
It's like, what can you say? You're like
Yeah,
taking it all in.
Yeah, you're so like you felt like, oh my God, I thought I'm smart, right?
No, well, it's easy though with those to use their intelligence to make themselves superior. They use language that people don't understand.
That's so
Yes,
true.
that's true. Yes.
And to alienate
That's so
people.
true.
It's
Oh,
like,
yes, yeah.
I'm from Harvard.
Yeah.
It's,
Distinguished.
Yeah.
There's, there's
But-
learned, there's educated, and
Yeah.
then there's
Yes.
real intelligence.
But the thing is, I look on people. I know those people who use those language just to alienate people. I know, and I know also when they are really humble. They just want to talk to
Uh-huh.
you.
And
So they-
genuine.
That's
and
what
it-
counts.
Yeah. So those and if a person is kind of like that, I end it
Oh,
up
yeah.
right away. But some people you're gonna be like, wow. And then anyways, the point I'm bringing this up is, I felt that our conversation lasted for 3 hours. We're not in a meeting. We're just talking.
Yeah.
Okay, and it lasted 3 hours with our coffee.
Connection.
So, anyways, after that talk, I felt like I should be in Silicon Valley because I felt this.
Got all intellectually fired up.
Yes,
and
you're right. I'm like,
I'm gonna go invent something.
that's how I felt after that conversation. I think I'm in the wrong place.
It is inspiring.
It's
It is
very
very
inspiring.
energizing. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. But anyways, guys, well, this is our morning show, Rise and Shine Las Vegas. We stream live, or we broadcast live Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. So you can see this show over and over and over again, or you can, sometimes the other morning show comes up. But 10 o'clock every Monday to Friday. We have like 24 TV shows that's broadcasting live in our TV channel. So go and check it out, our schedule, and see which show you want to see, because we are constantly on your screen, either on the phone, on the computer, on the TV. You can see us on TV, and we still look good wherever screen you're looking.
Watch all of them. Social media shows, network, all the time. It's
Yes.
the whole day.
The whole day, yes, the
Yeah.
whole day. Don't stop. And please subscribe, because we need subscription. Oh, by the way, we are almost 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
YouTube.
And we just increased over 150,000 views on the website. Thank you
Nice.
so much.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I'm speechless. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining us on Rise and Shine today.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for
you.
having me here. This has
Thank
been great.
you so much. It's been an honor to having you.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I have something that I can pull in that brain.
I got some stuff I can spill out for you. Yeah. You can pull on it for a little bit, sure.
But anyways, we'll see you guys again next week live in real time on the social media shows studio. And please be safe out there. Halloween is coming up. Weather is changing. And
Don't forget to haul your junk away this
There you go.
weekend. All the
Thank
way.
thank you.
Halloween.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Listen to the sound